little live stream. Today, just behind the scenes, I usually get up very early and get my exercise in. I like to kind of get it over with, and it makes me feel better for my full day. And this morning was no exception. I got up and was on my stationary bike and then went out for a walk, took our little dog, Amelia, and I stopped on one of our streets on my way back. It was drizzling rain and it was cold. I have my turtleneck on. It was cold, and it was. I had her with me. She's shivering in her little jacket, but I couldn't help but view the road work going on. There were two bobcats. There was a dump truck, and one of the bobcats had a little attachment where it was breaking up the street and just scooping it to the side, and the other bobcat was scooping it up. And I'm always fascinated by that work because my dad did some of this type of work, and I loved hanging around some of those building sites, and it just brings back all of those memories. And I'm fascinated with how they work. There were probably 20 men out there working, and they all had their rain gear on. And it was a good example to me how sometimes we need to kind of break down areas of our business. And I'm doing that a little bit with some of my marketing right now, figuring out what is working and what's not working. And I like to promote some of my musicals a little bit more, kind of figuring out what kind of language I need to use and where I need to actually put those out. And some of that was just, it was a really good reminder how in a lot of different areas we need to do this. My online courses and all, those are really good reminders that sometimes we just kind of have to break it down to the basics and say what's underneath and make sure it's very, very clear, because people usually don't buy what they don't understand. So I have great products. I really want to help people move ahead in many areas. So it was a good reminder for me today, a little behind the scenes. I hope you enjoyed that, and it's a reminder for you in some of the areas in your life. I do have a free webinar, the free side business webinar. It's a great webinar. It's an hour webinar. You can watch it anytime. It's live right now. The link is in this post, and it has some wonderful downloads, free downloads as well. So make sure that you take advantage of that. So thanks for being with me today, and I hope something reminds you today of the work that it takes to do, and maybe just a good reminder of maybe going back to the basics in many areas and making sure your messaging is clear as well. You can find me on my newsletter. Make sure you're getting that, goalsforyourlife.com/newsletter. Deborah Johnson speaker and DJ Works music, and all over social media as well. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll look forward to being with you again next time.